Hi, dear guys, and today we will not be cooking, and today is almost 2 weeks since the war has been started in my country, in Ukraine, and I didn't talk about it yet because of different reasons, and now I can talk. At least I can talk and I can explain what's going on, and I can answer your questions. How's my family? How's my husband's family? Any situation, bad situation, and your attitude to it has a few stages. And when it happened on February 21st, of course, I didn't believe in it. I mean, how it's possible, yeah? And first days were like in shock. And it was the time when you can't text or call to your friends. Of course, we call to our parents, and they are in Ukraine, our sisters, our brothers, our cousins, and other relatives. Then you have a stage when you try to understand why it happened in your country, because Ukraine is quite huge and trying to be a very open and European country. And Russia was always a friend of Ukraine, and you can't believe again. Then you have the third stage that I had when you cry, and you are crying constantly a few days, and you of course don't sleep, and you can't talk about it, because still, like almost 2 weeks of the war in my country, and a lot of our relatives, my relatives, my husband's parents are still in the areas where is shelling every day, and some of them didn't contact us for about like 5-6 days, and we really don't know what's going on with them. But this is my situation. And I don't want to talk a lot about it, because I hope that everything will be okay. And because this video will be on YouTube, I don't want to watch it and see that I lost my hope. So we have a hope that everything will be okay. And finally, when this is like another stage of the whole situation, when you can find an energy, and you can talk. And of course, the first thing that I want to do, I want to announce donation sales, and because for me it's quite easy to do. I have the most popular course of the last year. It was sold for over 500 students. It has a low price, and it is about ice cream, plant-based ice cream, without gluten, without soy, no refined sugar, 5 recipes based on nuts, 6 recipes are nut-free. And I want to ask you, everyone who watched this video, to donate by purchasing this course to real families in Ukraine. Why I want to emphasize at this moment real families? Because I'm sure that during the last 13 days since the war has been started, you saw a lot of links about donation to non-profit organizations, to Red Cross, etc., etc. And this is, of course, a great deal. But I want to tell you that I lived in Ukraine 30 years, so I celebrated my 30th birthday in United States when we moved here. And of course, by living 30 years in one country, you have a lot of friends, former colleagues, I don't know, other people who you know very, very much. And of course, I'm very close to them, and I can text them, and I can see real troubles, real problem of families who are in Ukraine right now. And I want to tell you the biggest truth of this situation, the biggest crisis of families who are in Ukraine right now. Even though $1 million are coming to non-profit organizations, simple families, they don't have money. And for me it was a huge shock, because I texted to one of my friends and I asked them, so have you run out from Ukraine? Have you tried to move to Poland, to any other country? And she said me that no, we didn't. We stay in Kiev. I was in shock. So how it's possible? It is shelling every day. I read a lot of news that so many kids, I don't know. So why you didn't move from this city, at least from this city? And her answer made me think very deep on this problem. Most people in Ukraine who met this war, who are in this situation right now, they simply don't have money to move. Because by statistics right now, about 2 million people are moved to Europe from Ukraine right now. About 2 million people are moved from Russia right now to Europe. So you can imagine that right now in Europe we have about 4 million people who are seeking for accommodation. And the prices are, I mean, they are insane. I have my family. I don't want to talk a lot about my family, what we are doing right now. I will do it in the stories. And when I'm trying to find for them accommodation, and it costs like starting from $100 per night. And of course, simple people in Ukraine who had an average salary of $500 or from $500 to $1,000 per month, and it's a good salary. Now, in such a situation, they don't have any possibilities to earn money, and of course they can't imagine how they move out. They have their apartments, they have their houses, they have their furniture. I don't know, it's hard to believe. We never were in such situation. Maybe you can't explain why they think in such way, but this is a real situation of a lot of people who are in the war, under the shelling, and they don't move. So that's why I opened this donation for not for non-profit organizations. I want to send this money to exact families who I know, and I hope it will give them some strength and power to do something. I mean, even to move from Kiev to other part of Ukraine where is more safe situation, it's a good decision for them. Maybe not moving out from Ukraine, but maybe just to find more safe city is a way to make their life a little bit easier right now. And that's why please consider to buy my the most popular course about plant-based ice cream. I offer for you 3 packages for $25, $50 and $99. The price depends on the length of access to the course, and you have all the information under this video or somewhere in these links. And let's help these people, and I will show you all information who will receive this money. For now, that is all what I want to do for my friends and for real families who I know and who are in Ukraine in a bad situation right now.